Hello everyone. Today, I am going to talk about one of the most essential insurance coverage a business needs, and that is workers' compensation insurance. You, as a business owner, take all the necessary steps to ensure overall safety of your employees. However, accidents and injuries at workplace are inevitable. And the financial impact of these accidents can be huge. That is why you need workers' compensation insurance. Workers' compensation insurance protects your employees if they get injuries and illness resulting from work-related accidents or mishaps. This policy protects not only your employees, but also your business from hefty costs from lawsuits. The policy stands on a no-fault principle. To clarify, the employees do not have to prove an employer's fault for the accident to receive compensation. In exchange of the coverage, the injured employee gives up the right to sue the employer for the incurred damages. Talking about the incidents at workplace, the Bureau of Labor Statistics reported 900,380 injuries or illnesses that led to a worker miss at least one day of work within private industries in 2018. Therefore, workers' compensation insurance is a must to protect your employees from workplace injuries and your business from financial calamities. Let us now look at the state requirements for workers' compensation insurance. Each state has different requirements and laws for workers' compensation policies. This policy is mandatory as per the law in most states for businesses to protect themselves from litigation. Texas is the only state where employers have the option whether or not to buy the policy. You might have a question related to how to get workers' compensation insurance. Businesses can purchase workers' compensation policy from a variety of private insurance providers in most states. However, monopolistic states require employers to obtain the plan strictly from the state fund. The only four monopolistic states are North Dakota, Ohio, Washington, and Wyoming. Likewise, businesses must also maintain regulations with the Organizational Safety and Health Act. It states that employers must furnish to all the employees employment, and the place of employment is free from recognized hazards that cause death or serious physical harm to the employees. Moving on, what does workers' compensation insurance cover? The coverage of this policy can be divided into two parts based on their compulsion, and they are: Coverage A, Workers' Compensation Insurance. Workers' compensation coverage A provides benefit to the employees who face injuries while performing job-related activities. Under this coverage, employees can receive the following benefits: medical payments, loss of wages, vocal rehabilitation, and death benefits. Coverage B, Employer's Liability Insurance. Employer's liability coverage protects the business owners when an employee files a negligence lawsuit against them for injuries that are not compensated by state laws. This coverage pays for legal expenses incurred during the litigation process, which include court fees, attorney's fees, and cost of settlement. Similarly, there are some common endorsements of workers' compensation insurance. Businesses can also add endorsements and modify the coverage according to their needs. Here are some of the common endorsements that can be included in this policy: waiver of subrogation, stopgap endorsement, and voluntary compensation endorsement. Some exemptions of workers' compensation insurance. Workers' compensation insurance also has certain exclusions in terms of coverage. This policy ceases to provide coverage in the following cases: involvement of drugs and alcohol, policy violations, and injuries not related to work. Now, let's come to the most important part that businesses are concerned about. As a business owner, you are always wondering about the cost you will have to pay for the insurance coverage. So, here I have some of the known factors that determine workers' comp rates. 1. Class codes of the industry. 2. State regulations. 3. Annual payroll. 4. Nature of employees' work. 5. Claims history. There are numerous risks a business faces. But with workers' compensation insurance, there is one less thing you have to worry about, as Zebra is there for you. We can provide a complete insurance package and help to customize your coverage plan that best fits your business at an affordable rate. Click the link and get a complete guide about workers' compensation insurance. Thank you for watching.